So, House of the Dragon. I've never been a really big Game of Thrones fan, but of course I never really watched it because I never really watched HBO before. But I've come back and examined it here and there throughout the years. I've watched tons of, recaps and um, these videos people do on YouTube where it's like the fate of, Robert Baratheon, where it shows like hit the clips of him throughout it. I've watched a ton of those for a ton of the characters. So I guess I'm kind of into it. Although I do have to say the Game of Thrones video game modding community is amazing. They deserve a lot of praise for how well they do with their mods. But anyways, House of the Dragon is a prequel to a Game of Thrones. And it's based off of a spin-off novel called Fire and Blood, which is basically just all about House Targaryen. And so this is supposed to center around the Dance of Dragons era. It's a period in time when there were two factions of House Targaryen that waged war against each other for, the Iron Throne. And I've been checking in on it every now and then, because I actually found it somewhat interesting, even though how I never really sat down and watched Game of Thrones the whole way through 100%. I was still kind of interested in the idea of House of the Dragon. And then I watched the cast reveal. Yeah, so I'm going to go out and just say this right now. Steve Toussaint, I guess is how you pronounce his name, is going to be Lord Corlys Velaeryon. A black man as a Velaeryon. Daenerys' people. House Targaryen's people. The Velaeryons, or however you pronounce it correctly, basically came over from Valyria with House Targaryen centuries ago, right before the doom of Valyria, which wiped out all of the Velaryons except for House Targaryen and those who came with them. So my question is, how can there be a black Velaeryon? I'm not racist, okay? I'm just confused by the decision to cast a black man as a race that was famous for their white skin and silverish, goldish white hair. And I watched this character reveal, and I went through everything else I could find in relation to this house and other parts of Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire medium or what media and whatever. And this isn't some thing they just decided to do because they didn't know what the guy actually looked like. No, he's supposed to be a guy with traditional Valyrian looks, and it's like, and then, it dawned on me. This is going to be woke, isn't it? And just like that, I lost all interest in it. Yep. So, I'm not interested in it anymore. Oh my god. Thanks for watching this when you do. Subscribe if you want. And don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everyone.